All right, give me your first and last name one more time.
Nick Campion.
Nick Campion, all right. My name is Marcus. I'm going to be your instructor for this car. You already went out in the Acura. How'd that car feel to you?
Great. It was
Smooth, fast, lots of power when you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Acura, man. That thing is super smooth and easy to drive. Now you're jumping into the opposite. Lamborghini Gallardo. It's kind of a classic Lambo here. Lamborghinis are known to have a stiffer feeling when you drive them. Like the car feels rigid, it feels really stiff.
Okay.
Like the Acura, the newer model supercars, they all feel really smooth and they give you a lot of confidence.
Okay.
The slightly older ones, these classic exotic cars, they're a little bit more of a handful. So, with this car, you want to be very smooth with the steering, very smooth with it. You don't want any quick jerky movements.
Okay.
Gas and brake pedal, smooth in, smooth out. The brake pedal in the Lamborghini Gallardo is a little bit weird. You're going to feel that as soon as you start driving. Try to adapt to it. It's just weird. Like the first 10% of the brake pedal move, it's pretty sensitive, but then it smooths out after that.
Okay.
So braking smooth is kind of hard in this car because it's just the car
Sensitive.
itself. It's weird.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it, is weird. What else about the Gallardo? Did you use the shifters in the
Nah.
Acura? So you're going to run auto for this one as well?
Yeah,
One less
that's just
thing to
too
worry
much
about?
to take in.
Hey, that's easy enough. Takes out one step for me.
Yeah.
All right, so this car, automatic, pretty responsive, plenty of power. Just remember that brake pedal feels a little bit strange. Just try to get used to it as quick as you can.
Okay.
Sun's going down a little bit, so instead of looking for the green cone, we're going to be looking for the green lights now, because all the cones have lights on them for the most part. You should still be able to see them with this amount of light left, but as it gets darker, it might be a light instead of a cone, okay?
Cool.
How long ago did you drive the Acura? Has it been a few minutes?
Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes.
Okay. You have some time to come back down from your adrenaline rush?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to get ready to roll out now. Put your foot on the brake.
Cool.
Upshift one gear. And you remember all the passing rules, right? Like hazards, I'll hold the wheel.
Yeah.
Let the other person pass. Okay, perfect. That's the most important safety thing. All right, so right now we're in manual. This button will put us into automatic. We are going to roll straight out. Start giving a little bit of gas, and then we're going to head left here. Take a left up to that stop sign and come to a stop for me. Come to a stop at the white line. That brake pedal's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me make sure that drift car's not coming out. Looks like we're good. All right, pull forward to those tiny blue cones and come to a stop again. And stop real quick. Make sure no one's coming. McLaren's leaving. All right, let's head out. Straight out onto the track. Give me smooth acceleration. All right, and accelerate past the left green cone. Straight to that next green light up ahead. Gentle brake and slowly start to turn in with your eyes and your hands. Look where you want to go. Squeeze that gas pedal to your exit cone. All the way down the straight. Give me full throttle. Perfect, and brake nice and firm. A little bit harder, a little bit more. Slowly release your brake as you turn down to your apex. Keep it nice and tight, and accelerate to your exit. Perfect. You see it with the flashing light? Stay left, and brake firm. A little bit more pressure. Slowly come off your brake as you turn into your apex. Look where you want to go. Stay to the right. Little bit of throttle over the hill. And gentle brake. Back to the left. Let it roll over this hill. Now back into the throttle down the hill. And brake firm straight to the green. A little bit more pressure. Slowly start to turn in. Look where you want to go. Squeeze on that throttle as you come around the corner. All the way to that orange cone on the right. Gentle brake. Back to the left. A little bit of gas. And brake towards the green. Slowly release your brake as you turn into the apex. Look for that exit cone. Squeeze that throttle to the exit. All the way to the end of the straight. Keep it floored. How you feeling in this car?
Pretty good.
Perfect. And brake hard. Harder. More brakes. Slowly release as you turn down to the green. That brake pedal's weird, isn't it? Squeeze that gas pedal to your exit cone. All the way to the orange. And brake nice and firm. A little bit harder. Slowly release, turn into your green. Look where you want to go. Keep that wheel turned. Squeeze that throttle as you exit. Perfect. Gentle brake. A little bit more pressure on the brake. Turn in smooth over the hill. Squeeze that throttle down the hill all the way to the orange. And brake firm straight to the green. Slowly release. Look at your apex. Turn to your apex. Perfect. Squeeze that throttle as you come around the corner. All the way to those orange cones on the right. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Gentle brake to the left. Little bit of gas. And brake straight to the green. Slowly release. Turn into your apex. Look where you want to go. Squeeze that throttle to your exit cone. Push. All the way to those cones at the end. Keep going. And brake hard. Little bit harder. Slowly release your brake as you turn down to your apex. That was perfectly smooth there. Keep it tight. Squeeze that throttle to your exit. Catch up to that Porsche. And brake nice and firm. Little bit harder. Slowly come off your brake as you turn in. Smooth steering. Squeeze that throttle past them on the left. Perfect. Gentle brake and stay tight left around this corner. Let it roll over the hill. Now squeeze back on the throttle. Push. And brake past them on the inside. A little bit more brake. Stay all the way tucked into the right. All the way tucked in. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Now squeeze that gas. All the way to the orange. Keep going. Gentle brake to the left. Straight through. A little bit of gas. And brake firm. Slowly release. Turn into your apex. Look where you want to go. Unwind that wheel and squeeze on the gas. Push, push. All the way to the end. Keep going. Brake hard, a little bit harder. Slowly release that brake as you turn down. That was perfect. All the way down to the apex. Keep it tucked in. Squeeze that gas to your exit cone. Push. Give it more, all the way to the orange. And brake firm once again. A little bit more pressure. Slowly release. Tuck it into your right. Look where you want to go. Squeeze that throttle over the hill. Stay to the right. Gentle brake. Gentle brake. Back to the left. Let it roll over the hill. Squeeze back on the gas. Perfect. And brake hard, stay left. We are exiting the track. Stay all the way to the left, follow this around the curve. Good driving, man. I think you conquered the Gallardo pretty well. Take this exit, perfect. Go ahead, slow down a little bit more for me and take this left. How'd you like the Lambo?
It's good.
It's a little bit more stiff and rigid, isn't it?
Yeah, I felt the Acura a little more pop.
Yes. So the Acura, it's a much newer car, more modern power transplant. Yeah. It's a hybrid as well, so it's got electric motors up front.
Yeah.
Pull into the right down this row. Tight right. And then we're going to park on this side of the yellow Lamborghini number 19 right there. All right. And then we're going to come to a stop when you feel that bump. Perfect. All right. So pull both paddle shifts at the same time. That'll put us in neutral. There's no park in this car. Let go of the brake real quick. It'll settle down. There we go. All right, so turn your wheel all the way to the right. All right, so just a couple of pointers, man. I think you did an absolutely wonderful job in this car, especially since you came from a much easier car to drive. That Acura it's an amazing vehicle. This one's a bit more of a handful, and I think you did a great job handling it. Good job.
Appreciate it.
Smooth. So thank you for being smooth with it. You also got that brake down pretty well. Only took you a lap to kind of figure it out. You're connecting everything really well. You're pushing the car. You're not afraid to, I don't want to say find the limits of the car, but you were pushing it through each corner. You weren't like afraid of it.
No.
A lot of people are afraid to push them because they don't want to spin themselves out.
I think you have to do a lot more.
Yeah. You have to try pretty hard to spin it out.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me unplug this real quick. I'll get this back to you. This is going to be turned in up front, okay?
Cool.